The biggest pleasure trigger isn't where most people think. And that's exactly why it's being completely missed. It's not about pressure, technique, or intensity. It's about a hidden connection between emotion and sensation. And once that connection is unlocked, everything changes. There is a place that responds before touch even begins, a place that reacts to tone, presence, attention, and intention. It lives in the space where emotional awareness meets physical experience, where feeling understood becomes more powerful than being touched. When that space is activated, every sensation becomes deeper, every moment becomes amplified, and most people overlook it because they focus on doing more instead of feeling more. But here's the truth. The real shift happens when attention slows down, when awareness becomes intentional, when energy is focused, not rushed. That's where the experience transforms. Welcome to Feminine Insight, where we explore the deeper layers of female psychology and the subtle emotional triggers that shape attraction and connection. If you're ready to understand what truly creates meaningful impact beyond the surface, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more insights like this. Emotional safety is often misunderstood, but it plays a much deeper role than people realize. It's not just about feeling comfortable on the surface, it's about feeling mentally and emotionally at ease in a moment. When that sense of ease is present, the mind stops overthinking and starts becoming more open. That openness naturally allows feelings to become stronger and more genuine. When a woman feels emotionally safe, her attention shifts from analyzing to experiencing. Instead of questioning or holding back, she becomes more present. That presence is what allows subtle moments to feel more intense. Even small gestures or changes in tone can create a stronger response, simply because there's no internal resistance blocking the experience. This is why emotional safety often amplifies physical sensitivity without anything extra being done. The mind and body are closely connected, and when the mind feels secure, the body follows. It's not about effort or complexity, it's about removing tension and creating a space where natural reactions can unfold. Another important part of this is consistency. Emotional safety isn't created in a single moment. It builds over time through trust and genuine attention. When someone feels understood and not judged, they relax on a deeper level. That relaxation makes every interaction feel more meaningful because it's rooted in comfort rather than uncertainty. What makes this powerful is how subtle it is. It doesn't rely on obvious actions or dramatic changes. Instead, it comes from being present, aware, and emotionally in tune. And when that foundation is there, everything else feels more natural, more connected, and far more impactful without needing to force anything. Anticipation is one of the most powerful emotional drivers, yet it's often overlooked because it doesn't look like action. It builds quietly, in the space before something happens. Instead of rushing into an experience, anticipation allows the mind to engage first, creating a sense of curiosity and expectation that naturally heightens awareness. When anticipation is present, attention becomes sharper. Small details start to matter more, and the mind begins to imagine what's coming next. This mental engagement creates a kind of emotional buildup that can make even simple moments feel more significant. It's not about doing more, it's about allowing time for feelings to develop instead of skipping straight to the outcome. There's also a psychological aspect where delayed moments create stronger emotional impact. When something is not immediately given, it becomes more valuable in the mind. The waiting itself adds meaning because it gives space for desire, curiosity, and emotional investment to grow naturally. This makes the eventual experience feel more intense, even if nothing externally has changed. Anticipation also creates a sense of rhythm. Instead of everything happening all at once, there's a flow between moments of buildup and release. That rhythm keeps the experience engaging and prevents it from feeling predictable or flat. It allows emotions to rise gradually, which often leads to a deeper and more lasting impression. What makes anticipation so effective is that it's subtle and internal. It doesn't rely on obvious effort or visible actions. It works through timing, presence, and awareness. By simply slowing down and allowing moments to unfold, the emotional experience becomes richer, more layered, and far more memorable without needing anything extra. The mind plays a much bigger role in pleasure than most people realize. Before anything physical is even processed, the brain is already interpreting, reacting, and shaping the experience. Thoughts, emotions, and perception all influence how something feels, often more than the action itself. When the mind is engaged in a positive way, it enhances everything that follows. If a woman feels mentally stimulated, understood, or intrigued, her focus naturally deepens. That focus creates a stronger connection to the moment, making even subtle experiences feel more intense and meaningful. It's less about what's happening externally and more about how it's being processed internally. On the other hand, if the mind is distracted or uneasy, it creates a barrier. Overthinking, stress, or emotional discomfort can dull the experience because attention is divided. The brain is essentially signaling that something is off, which prevents full engagement. This is why creating the right mental environment matters so much. It allows the mind to stay present instead of pulling away. There's also an element of imagination that comes into play. The brain has the ability to amplify sensations through expectation and interpretation. When someone is mentally invested, their perception becomes more vivid. Small moments feel richer because the mind is actively participating instead of passively observing. What makes this powerful is how subtle and natural it is. It doesn't require anything complex or forced. It comes from genuine presence, emotional awareness, and understanding how much influence the mind has over the entire experience. When the mind is open and engaged, everything else follows in a way that feels effortless and deeply connected. Subtle attention is often underestimated because it doesn't look dramatic or obvious, but it carries a strong emotional impact. It's the difference between going through the motions and truly noticing someone. When attention is subtle, it feels natural rather than forced, and that makes it easier to receive and trust. Instead of relying on intensity or overdoing things, subtle attention focuses on small details. It could be the way someone listens, the pauses they take, or how they stay present without distraction. These quiet moments signal care and awareness, which can feel more meaningful than anything loud or exaggerated. There's also a psychological comfort in subtlety. When something is too intense too quickly, it can create pressure or make the moment feel overwhelming. But when attention is gentle and steady, it allows space to relax and respond naturally. This creates a smoother, more genuine experience because there's no need to react or keep up with anything. Subtle attention also builds curiosity. Because it's not overly obvious, it leaves room for interpretation. That space encourages the mind to stay engaged, noticing more and feeling more over time. It creates a sense of depth where each moment adds to the next instead of trying to do everything at once. What makes this approach effective is how it aligns with natural emotional rhythms. It doesn't push or rush, it simply allows things to unfold while staying aware and connected. That kind of presence can feel more powerful than intensity because it creates a lasting impression without overwhelming the moment or making it feel artificial. Being truly seen and understood goes beyond surface-level attention. It's not just about hearing words, it's about recognizing emotions, noticing small shifts in mood, and responding in a way that feels genuine. When that kind of awareness is present, it creates a sense of validation that feels rare and meaningful. A woman can usually tell the difference between someone who is simply present and someone who is actually tuned in. When she feels understood, there's less need to explain or defend herself. That ease allows her to relax and be more open in the moment, which naturally deepens the overall experience. This kind of connection builds trust over time. It comes from consistency, from showing that attention isn't temporary or selective. When someone feels like they are being noticed in a real way, it creates emotional comfort that makes every interaction feel more natural. What makes this powerful is how it removes distance. Instead of feeling like two separate experiences, it creates a shared moment where both sides feel connected. That connection adds depth to everything, making even simple interactions feel more significant and real. A slow build is often what creates the deepest emotional impact because it allows feelings to develop naturally over time. Instead of rushing into a moment, it gives space for awareness, curiosity, and connection to grow step by step. That gradual progression makes each phase feel more meaningful rather than everything blending together. When things unfold slowly, the mind has time to register and process what's happening. This creates a stronger sense of presence, where attention isn't scattered or overwhelmed. Each small moment adds to the next, building a layered experience that feels richer and more complete. There's also a sense of anticipation that comes with a slower pace. As things develop, there's time for emotion to build, which can make the overall experience feel more intense without needing anything extra. It's not about doing more, it's about allowing more to be felt. What makes a slow build so effective is that it follows a natural rhythm. It doesn't force reactions or skip important emotional steps. Instead, it allows everything to unfold in a way that feels comfortable and engaging, creating a deeper connection that stays with someone long after the moment has passed. When you look at all of this together, it becomes clear that real impact doesn't come from doing more. It comes from understanding more. It's built through emotional safety, quiet anticipation, mental engagement, subtle attention, genuine understanding, and a natural, unforced pace. Each of these elements works together to create an experience that feels deeper without needing to be complicated. What often gets overlooked is how much the internal world shapes everything. When the mind feels at ease, when emotions are understood, and when there's space to be present, everything else naturally becomes more meaningful. It's not about technique or intensity, it's about awareness and connection. In the end, what truly stands out is how something simple can feel powerful when it's done with intention. When there's real presence and understanding, even the smallest moments can leave a lasting impression because they feel genuine and real. If this changed the way you see connection and attraction, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Feminine Insight, and comment "aware" below if you felt the difference in this message.